all of these CDs are of American artists. Some are fairly common, but there's quite a few of them I never come across in the charity shops, although they're quite common albums. Some of them are charities, some of them are eBay purchases. This one was an eBay purchase. This is quite a nice compilation of Del Shannon, the Essential Collection, 61 to 91, with its cardboard sleeve. I thought that was a rather nice picture of Del on there, so I snapped this one up. I've been after Chet Baker for quite some time, just out of the hope of coming across something of his in the charity shops. I haven't for quite a few years until now. I picked this one up in Cancer Research UK for £1. This classic album of Chet Baker Sings. Yeah, very glad to pick this one up. Keith Sweat. This is a mid-90s album I've never come across in the charity shop, so I had to eBay this one. It has two great songs on here. Keith Sweat is an R&B singer. Twisted, fantastic song of his, and of course Nobody, which is another great song of his I've always enjoyed. So yes, pick this one up. This Lou Reed, Transformer. I'm pretty sure everyone knows this classic album. Credence Clearwater Revival, Chronicle. Been after this for a little while. Snapped it up on eBay. There are 20 greatest hits on here. And the Credence Clearwater Revival, Bad Moon Rising, the collection. This one as well. This Bobby V, the Legendary Masters series. Yeah, come across this on YouTube. A lot of these songs were off this particular album, and although I'm very familiar with Bobby V, there's quite a few on here I haven't actually heard before or actually quite liked, so I brought this one up. And yeah, I know quite the common ones there. Devil Angel, Rubber Ball, More Than I Can Say, Take Good Care of My Baby, Run to Him, Walk with My Angel, Please Don't Ask About Barbara, I Know All These Songs, Sharing You I Know, The Night Is a Thousand Eyes. But there's a lot of others on here which I haven't actually heard, and was quite impressed with going through the album on YouTube. So I eBayed this one and brought this. So very cool. Aaliyah, one of my favourite R&B artists who tragically died in the early 2000s. I have her debut, but I don't have the rest of her discography, so I'm gradually picking these ones out on eBay. Never see these in the charity shops, unfortunately, apart from the debut. Went into my local charity shop quite recently, and they had a load of soul music, and I picked up one or few bits I wasn't too familiar with, a few blind buys which I thought were quite interesting. This introducing Antonian IQ. Yeah, I think that's pronounced properly. I think it's soul, but I could be wrong. It may be even yeah, I think it's R&B soul, something like that. This classic Love Supreme by John Coltrane. Yeah, just classic album, classic jazz album. This Semisonic EP I've been after came out a few years ago, maybe 3-4 years ago. Not got around to buying it when I should have done. I bought it on vinyl, but not on CD. So I'm glad to get this on CD as well. So yeah, this is their recent EP they released. It's only like 5 tracks on there, but I love the band Semisonic. And I picked out this little one as well, the Best of Semisonic, the Millennium Collection. I love these Millennium Collection CDs. They always have great pictures on the front. And yeah, they don't have too many tracks on them. There's normally about 10 or 12 tracks. They don't pack them full of songs, unfortunately, but there's enough on here to get your sort of teeth sunk into. Closing Time, of course, great song. Never You Mind, Secret Smile. Quite a few songs from the Feeling Strangely Fine album on there. That album is like a greatest hits in itself. But yeah, glad to have this little rarity to add to my Semisonic collection. And finally, the Wallflowers, Bob Dylan's son, of course. Buying a few of these. So impressed with the Bringing Down the Horse album that I've gone out and seeked a few of their CDs out on eBay. Red Letters Day. This, I believe, is a Japanese pressing. There's the OB there, which I thought was quite cool, so I snapped this one up. It was going quite cheap on eBay, so yeah, the Wallflowers. I like to get their other stuff on CD as well and try and complete that discography. And I picked out this Wallflowers collected 1996 to 2005. Yeah, many of these tracks on here, of course. One Headlight, that is just a brilliant song. One Headlight, I love this song. 6th Avenue Heartache, 3 Millenniums, The Difference, Invisible City, I believe are all from the Bringing Down the Horse album, and as well as a lot of others here I'm not familiar with. So yeah, glad to have this, to actually listen to their hits and understand their hits first before I go too mad in buying the albums. So there you go, a lot of American influence there. Hope you enjoy the video. Give me a thumbs up if you like the video, it all helps the channel. See you very soon in my next video. Bye for now.